What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another video on JavaScript methods and events in 30 days challenge. Today is all about the fill method, and essentially the fill method changes all elements in an array to a specified value and returns the modified array. Well, you have to know exactly when to use the fill method, and basically the fill method is useful when you want to initialize an array with a specific value or modify specific elements within the array. So here's how the syntax works. We have an array, and then we have our fill method. In here, we can pass in 3 parameters, but the first one is always required. So the other 2 parameters are optional, so based on your functionality. So if we decide not to pass in the second and the third parameter, you get a different result. And if we decide to pass in the second and third parameter, we get another result. So what you have to know is that the first value is always required. Well, let me show you a simple example, because the fill method always works the same way. So here's a quick example for you. I will create an array of numbers, an array of numbers 2, 5, 7, 9, and 10. So in here, I will use the fill method. And if I pass in a value, the first value which is required, what do you think we are going to get in the console? Well, let's see. We are going to get a bunch of 5s. That's very surprising. I don't know that there is a method like that that could just fill out our array with a bunch of the same numbers. Well, it exists, and that's fill method for you. And we have a bunch of 5s. What if I pass in the second value? What do you think is going to happen? The second value is the start, which says that, okay, the value that we want to add into our array is going to start at the index of 3. So we have 0, 1, 2, and starting from the index of 3, all the numbers that appear after that is going to be filled with the same numbers. Just like that. Let's say I had another number, 8, we have 4, we have 50, we have 32. As you can see, as long as I had a new number to it, it's going to be filled with 5, starting from the index of 3. And that's how the fill method works. Well, let's say we want to specify the end at which we want to stop filling in all the numbers without our permission. So let's say the fill method is going to start at the index of 3, but as soon as it gets at the index of 7, we want to stop filling in all these numbers. So what is going to happen if I keep adding new numbers? Well, we got our original number because we already specified the start and the end after which the fill method is only going to be filling all these bunch of items that we have right here. That is cool. And that's how the fill method works. So guys, this is our tutorial. I hope you've learned something from this video, because this is very surprising. I also didn't know how the fill method works until I started making research on which JavaScript method to actually teach you guys. So I made my research and I know how the fill method works now. So I decided to actually teach you guys how the fill method works in order for you to start incorporating it into your own project. So with that being said, guys, this is our tutorial. I'll see you in the next video.